For example number 6, again we have the two lines. One's in slope-intercept form, one's in standard form. For the slope-intercept form, we need to be able to pull out a slope. The slope is -1/2, slope-intercept form. The nice starting point would be 0, -1. As I throw 0 in for x, y turns out to be -1. So I'm going to come down here to my graph. I start at 0, -1, and I follow that slope of down 1, right 2, down 1, right 2, down 1, right 2, so on and so forth. Kick it in reverse. I can go up and left 2, up 1, left 2, up 1, left 2. That's enough points that I can connect the dots. I hadn't mentioned it in these examples yet, but remember that you can predict the shape of the line just by knowing what the slope is and where it crosses the y-axis. You can say whether it's a steep incline or a shallow decline or whatever the case may be. We do want to do a quick check on our lines as we do graph them. When I go to this second equation, I have a slope of 2/3, change the sign, so it would be -2/3. And for this one, as I plug 0 in for x, I don't get a nice result. As I plug 0 in for y, I don't get a nice result. So I may have to think about this one for a second. I need two numbers, one that's even, one that's a multiple of 3, that add up to give me 17. I'm thinking of like 8 plus 9. 8 plus 9 is 17. And so to create a nice point here, I can ask myself 2 times what produces 8? 4. 2 times 4 is 8. And 3 times what is 9? 3 times 3 is 9. That tells me that I could start at the point 4, 3. So I go down to my graph. 4, 3 is my starting point. And I can follow my slope, which is down 2, right 3. Down 2, right 3. Down 2, right 3. I can also go in reverse, which is up 2, left 3, up 2, left 3. It doesn't look like this is going to intersect on the line. Every once in a while that happens. It doesn't intersect on your chart, which essentially means that would have been a bad example. What we're looking at is this is going to intercept over here, off the grid. Hopefully we don't see any of those in the homework. That was just a bad example, but it is something that could occur. And if that occurs, you would have to go to another technique. And what techniques am I referring to? That's the stuff that we're going to learn in the rest of the chapter. When we talk about graphing, this is a very inefficient way of finding solutions because it only works for integer solutions and it only works for set answers, answers that fall on the graph. And so that's why I kind of wanted to throw one of these examples in where you see something that it doesn't intersect on the graph. We're going to have to employ another technique. And that's what we'll do in the next couple sections of this chapter. That's example number 6.